Hey y'all, so I achieved this makeup look today by using the Venus 2 palette. If you guys are interested in how I got this look, stay tuned. So to start it all off, I'm using the NARS Skin Primer, and I already got my eyebrows filled. If you guys are interested in how I fill in my brows, you could click the link below. I'm going to spray a little bit of the Mario Rose Water Spray. It helps hydrate my skin because I have really dry skin and it smells so good. So good. So I've been wanting to try out some new foundation, so I picked up the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am the color Deep Natural, and it's a matte. When I tell you it's matte, it's matte. Okay? So to blend everything together, I'm using my Real Technique powder brush. I've always used this brush, but I'm just showing you guys because I just bought it, I guess. I don't know. So I had to put on my foundation in sections because it's super matte and it was super hot and it dries super fast. So I had to just put my foundation on in sections. So yeah. So for me, the coverage is like medium to full coverage, so I thought I'll go back in and add just a little bit more to my liking. This is the Venus 2 palette by Limecrime. The first color that I'm going in with is the color Mud, and I'm using my Real Technique crease brush. So second up is the color Boot. It's black. You probably can't see, but it has blue glitter inside. And I'm using my Real Technique crease brush. And I'm going to slightly go over the first color Mud and blend those two colors together. I'm going in with the color Pigeon, and it's a metallic-y type of color. It's really cute, and I'm using my Real Technique sanding brush, and I'm going to pop that all over my lid and blend it into those two other colors. The color I'm popping in is Studio Finish by MAC in the color NC45. And last but certainly not least is the color Jam, and I am using my Real Technique sanding brush, and I'm going to pop that right on top of my concealer, and I'm going to blend all four of those colors together. I'm taking my e.l.f. liner, and I'm going to use my Real Technique fine line brush, and I'm going to give myself a tiny little wing, not too much, not too dramatic, just a little bit. My favorite. So this is my favorite mascara by CoverGirl. It's called Super Sizer, and I use the color Black Brown. So for my lash glue, I'm using the Duo Black, and for my lashes, I'm using the Tarte Center of Attention. This is my first time ever using the Tarte lashes, and I like them. The only thing that I had to do was cut the lashes to size, but other than that, perfect. The concealer I'm using is the Pro Long Concealer in the color NC45 by MAC, of course. setting powder that I'm using today is the Buttercup, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Beauty Blender to apply it. So for my contour, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color Cool Espresso. And I'm also going to use my MAC Studio Fix in the color NW58. And to blend those colors together, I'm going to be using my Real Technique Expert Face Brush. So to buff out my setting powder, I'm going to be using my Sephora 95 brush, my favorite. So using a flat brush and my leftover concealer, I'm going to pop it onto my tear duct, and I'm going to go in with the color Jam. So for my bottom lash line, I'm going to take my It's My Ray Ray pencil brush, and I'm going to use the color Pagan and smoke it out a little bit. So for my blush, I'm going to use Raizin by MAC, and I'm going to use my It's My Ray Ray the number 2 brush to apply it. So for this look, I had to use Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty. It was a must. And to apply it, I use my It's My Ray Ray the number 5 brush. So I'm using the same highlight, I'm just using a different brush, and it's my Ray Ray, the number 9 brush. So I want wanted to try the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is the color Bittersweet. At first I thought it was a 24-hour wear, but apparently not. But when I tell you this is on, it's on. It's not going anywhere. I tried a couple of the shades on my hand. I had to use the force of God to take it off of my hand. It stayed on all day, and when I got home, I had to use alcohol to scrub it off. Like, so put it on and make sure you put it on right, because it ain't going nowhere. And yes, it smells bomb. They're all chocolate scented. I was like, yes, L'Oreal, come through. I'm laughing so hard at the face I am making putting on this spray. But I'm using the Mario facial spray, and it's the rose water, the one I used at the beginning of the video, just to set it. That is all. And this was the final look. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this look, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.